my channel. It's Alex Michael May, and I'm here in a sea of boxes. ASMR of this coffee right now. It's so good. I just made an iced coffee with my espresso machine, and then like I still have pumpkin spice oat milk. Don't judge me, but I'm never gonna let it go. And you can't get it at Starbucks anymore, I don't think, so we just make it at home. Anyway, I have like the crushed ice. Life is good. I really needed this pick-me-up, and like this tiny bit of sugar is just zing, taking me to the moon. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I used to always say like, what's that always like this? It's always like this. I don't know why I lie to myself and anyone else. Like, I'm chaotic. I'm all over the place. You can love it, you can hate it. This is where we are in life. But today, I actually had an abundance of boxes from traveling over the holidays. And then I was traveling last week, and I've just kind of not been like able to sit down and open my boxes. And I also got the note from you guys that you like the chatty kind of videos where we just talk about stuff, which I'm like, no one wants to hear me blab on. Emily, who's actually here with us now, just wave your hand in the camera, let everyone know you're here. She's here hanging out with us today. Usually, like, a lot of the time I'm solo, so it's like kind of fun to have like another human in the room. Oh my god, you're dressed on brand today. Like, I can see you at the door. The Christmas decorations are still up. It is mid-January. Like, we're dipping our toe in late January, okay? Let's be honest. But it's all fine and well. But I did get a note from you all that you wanted more like chatty style videos, which it's actually like the only thing I think I'm good at in life is just like talking a bunch of crap, like just talking about things. So I love talking to people. I love like hearing, you know, what's on people's hearts and like having real connected conversations. So if you want that, I want to give it to you. So like that and fashion combined, it's like toot toot. My channel's fun and I love it. Anyway, we'll see if you agree with me after this video. I asked you guys on Instagram any juicy questions you had about my relationship, etc., anything you wanted to know. So I thought that I would let Emily like surprise rapid fire me with a question. I'm like nervous, like sweating just thinking about it, but whatever. While I do an unboxing, I thought I would show you guys some of the PR that I received, things I'm going to be trying, some things that I bought. So it's like a mix of things that I bought, things that have been gifted, some of the stuff I know, some I don't. So I thought I would just do like my unboxings for you guys while we chatted stuff out. So let's get into it. If you're a returning BFF, welcome back to my channel. Well, some of you did request this video, so don't be mad at me. I'm just doing what the people wanted. And if you're new to my channel and you end up liking this video, A, God bless you. B, please stick around. Hit that subscribe button, that little bell, so you never miss a video. It's just nice to have you guys here. Let's get into it.
What makes you giddy when you think about your man?
Just like even asking me that makes me giddy. Oh my gosh, I like him so much. Makes me feel emo. What do I love the most about him? Emily knows because she's like been here from the beginning. I think the thing I like the most about him is how much he loves me, like how sweet he treats me, like how thoughtful he is and how careful, like how precious I am to him and how obvious that is. He every single day reminds me and tells me how much he loves me. He always tells me how pretty I am, like 24 hours a day. Like, I think it's just that he acts like you can't deny his feelings because they're so obvious, because he shows his love rather than just tells me. He tells me all the time, but he shows me by surprising me with flowers. And like, I surprised him this last weekend with a trip, and he was just like literally like in tears and just saying like, not in tears, but like teared up and like felt very loved. And he had just said like no one had ever done anything that thoughtful for him, and like what did he do to deserve a girlfriend that was so sweet. And in my mind, I was like this is me showing up for you after 7 months of you consistently showing up for me. Like, I feel like in the past I've given myself to my partners and gone above and beyond, like, and done everything and like made everything so special and felt like not appreciated, felt like it was never reciprocated. Like, my past relationship that really hurt me, like, he never in the year we were together ever gave me flowers or ever took me on a date that he planned that was a surprise. And that was like two things that were very important to me. Whereas I like took him on tons of surprise dates. Like, from the very beginning of the relationship, I felt like my love language was like thoughtful gifts, thoughtful gestures. So I felt like I came out of that really like wounded and feeling like just sad. It's really sad about it, and feeling like maybe this idea that I have that I can be in a relationship where we surprise each other and take each other on dates and like continue romance isn't possible. Maybe that's in the movies, maybe that's not real. And I think this relationship helped prove to me that it is. So I think the thing that makes me the most giddy about him is like the fact that he rewrote that heartbreak for me and like gave me hope that the relationship I've always dreamed of can happen and is happening. That was pretty deep. Anyway, let's get into our first unboxing. So this is the backpack I actually brought with me on my travels. And while I love this Herschel backpack, it's not quite big enough. I wanted more of a dedicated padded laptop sleeve because I just got a new computer, and I didn't love that it didn't fasten onto my suitcase. So Herschel reached out and offered to send me something. So I ended up getting a couple new backpacks, which I haven't tested out yet, but I just got them in the mail. So I thought I would open them for you guys. So here's the first one. It's their like classic black with the brown straps, which I think is just like really versatile, really cool. But this is the one that I was really excited about, and we're gonna see if this one's big enough. If this one's not big enough, I'm gonna go for this one. But I feel like they're very different occasions, very different colors. And this is the one I was really excited about. I feel like I went from not caring about utility or function at all and only caring about form. So like the bags that I would carry on would be, I would go either way. So I'd either carry like an aloe yoga bag just full of crap, or I'd carry something that was really cute but not practical. So my goal is to kind of like this year is to be like kind of whittle down all the things that I own into things that are practical and that really do the trick for me, but I also love. Ta-da! So enter this beautiful backpack. It's so cute. It is the Orion Retreat. Okay, this backpack is so cute. I love the color. I love that it's mixed like leather and like canvas. It's not canvas, like nylon or something. And I love that the trim is like brushed matte gold, like she's sexy. But do you want to know the thing I'm most excited about this backpack? The back of it is designed to like go on your, oh my God, I lied to myself. I thought, oh, it is. That was so scary. Because I was like so like sure that this was the one. Oh my God, this is so smart. I'm freaking out. Okay, so this zips, right? To the bottom. So this can be just a pouch for whatever you want when you're running around. This could be a really safe place to keep like money if you're traveling because it's on the innermost part. But it also unzips so that it slides onto your rolling bag. So that at the airport, you don't have to be annoyed every time it freaking falls off. Tell me I'm not the only person. That's like one of the things that makes me rage. Like, yeah, it's just really annoying. So this is brilliant. So let's see if my computer doesn't arm. My only nerve is that they stopped making the 13-inch MacBook Pro, and so this is the 14-inch, I think it is, or something. It's fine. Look. Totes fine. Okay, so it's like a padded sleeve. Oh my gosh, this is my new backpack. I'm very excited. Okay, next box. What's the next juicy question we've got?
Here. Have you and Sparky talked about marriage? In quotes, if that's your thing.
I love that they gave that with the caveat of it's that if that's your thing. Because societally, like, no longer is a woman relegated to marriage and children should she choose that's not her path. We live in the modern day. Oh my gosh, I just learned the other day, which, okay, I didn't learn. I always knew this, but I think it somehow hit home a lot differently that, like, women were not allowed to have bank accounts and own property and, like, do a lot of things up until, like, even the 70s and beyond. Like, if the fact that our parents were, like, adults in that time and, like, young adults and, like, around, that's wild. Yes, we have, actually. So we talked about it for the first time kind of over the holidays, but in a very, like, in a way that was like he mentioned something and then kind of like took like was like never mind, like a little bit that I was like but then on our trip just over the weekend for his birthday we did actually have a kind of a conversation about it, about like how we could see our vibe being like eloping or this or that, or just like what, like he asked me like what would your dream wedding be, or like what would this look like, and I felt like that was the most like conversation we've talked about it. So did we talk about like us getting married and timelines and stuff like that? Absolutely not. But it definitely like is something that is open now to talk about, like timelines and interest in having kids and getting married and stuff like that is like all I'll say. But yeah, yes. Let's open another book. So I think I'm trying to like open boxes. Like that one was like travel based, and so I opened the backpack. This one made me thirsty, so I gotta open this. This came from Swell. I started opening it and then I was gonna open it for you guys. Okay, this is cool though. I was looking at this and they were saying that you can plant this paper, like the paper that they printed it on has snapdragon, petunia, daisy, thyme, chamomile, and more like embedded in the paper, which is so cute. So I'm gonna do that. But this is, it says there's something great in here, and then it has this like fun fold out. I think they're just some New Year's essentials, but this is cute. Oh, guess what, guys? I totally forgot about this. Emily, we need to tell them. So part of this is that I'm going to be putting together like obviously like there's going to be excess things here. So I'm going to be putting together a little giveaway for a few people on here, and I will end up listing that out like towards the end, but stay tuned because some of this stuff is going to be put in like goodie bags, and I'm going to be sending out some stuff to some BFFs in this video, so stay tuned.
In the description.
Okay, so watch this video to the end for instructions, and then there'll be more in the description box if you want to enter to win some of this stuff and some other goodies that I'm going to be sending out. But anyway, this is the Swell bottle. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that, but this is like a stainless steel, so this is one of their new designs. I actually think this is really, really cute. And this is it's like a little thermos. So this is their traveler. So this one keeps cold things cold for 24 hours and hot things hot for 12 hours. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is really cute and cool and handy. I think this would be awesome for like soup if you wanted to take it to work, iced coffee, probably even a smoothie, don't you think? Okay, well that would be good for something. I like that it has like a wider mouth if you wanted to do like a smoothie or something with this one. I also like the way it looks. And I think that might be all that's in here, but let's make sure. No, good thing I dug my little dirty paws around here. Oh, a blender spring. This is a filter cap. Oh my gosh, it filters chlorine and particles, improves taste and odor. So this is obviously a cap, but it's a filter. It replaces 300 single-use water bottles. So you fit it onto the top of your Swell, and it immediately becomes like a filtered water bottle, which is really cool. I didn't really make this either. Next question.
Next question is, does he have a brother?
Haha, he does have a brother, but his brother's married and has a little girl, so he's off the market. Sorry.
Perfect.
This is from Oribe, which is one of my favorite hair brands. If you guys haven't used their products, they smell so good. They're so luxurious. My favorite Oribe product, like hands down, like cannot get enough of it, is their dry texturizing spray. I don't think there's anything that compares to it. Like it changed my life a few years ago. I have very like fine, thin hair, and like when I style it, like it doesn't want to stay or do anything. And like that just gives it like the body, like it's body amazing. First of all, I'm obsessed with their branding too. They always like wax seal things. It's just so luxe. We love luxury. Oh my gosh, cute. Oh my gosh. Shut up. I think this actually might be the just aforementioned powder that I just shared that I'm obsessed with. Yes! Okay, so this is their dry texture spray, their Gold Lust dry shampoo. Oh my, I'm verklempt. They gave me 2 of the dry texturizing sprays, like a big one and then like a travel size, and like it's my absolute favorite thing ever. I'm tempted to give you guys one of those just because they're my favorite, but like I almost can't because I love it more than anything. But like, you know, it would be really fun if I did put together a giveaway of like my very favorite things. So maybe I'll do that in a future video. And just like put together like my holy grails that I've been like in love with forever. Also, will you guys comment below and let me know your holy grail beauty or lifestyle items, like the things that you invest in or like treat yourself to over and over again? Because for me, there's only a few products that when I get to an empty, I'm sad, and then I like get another. There's like only a handful of products probably that I'm just like year after year, tell everyone about them, think they're worth the money, etc. Otherwise, I kind of like bounce around and try different things. So like let me know, comment below and tell me your holy grails because I'm very curious. So this is the Oribe Dry Styling Collection. This is a gift set that they had. Their branding, so they always work with different artists and stuff, and this is like a beautiful little like French like artist of some sort, it looks like. Yep, it's an artistic collaboration with a Parisian conservator turned artist, Jean-Baptiste Martin and Vincent Forelli. So they have an interior design atelier, but they have this like beautiful like waxed paper, like everything they do is like another level. So here is the set. It is their dry texturizing spray, a mini travel, which I'm so grateful because like when I just traveled, now that I'm really into carry-ons, my goal is to build like a whole carry-on of my actual favorite items, like carry-on size approved. So I think that I can do a video about like my packing hacks and tricks because I actually discovered the most amazing packing hack about like using plastic wrap to get the air out of puffers and like how much space that saves. So I've got a few other things like that, but one of the things I think is like killer is like depotting some of your makeup, and like having all your travel stuff ready to go so you don't have to like scrounge around and pack your everyday things, because that's one of the most annoying things to me. Anyway, and then it's like a mini Gold Lust dry shampoo. So I have travel of 2 favorite things right now, which I'm very excited about. And this is that.
Are you and Sparky planning on cohabitating?
Okay. This is something we did also just talk about. So yes. Okay. we definitely have talked about it. I actually talked to my therapist about it this week, and it's been something that's been on my mind and heart. And the answer is we definitely are talking about it. We're definitely thinking about it, but I think it would just be a really big step. And I think we both know that when we did that, it would mean like that's kind of the deal. So I think for me, I have lived with 2 partners previously, and I always thought like I didn't want to live with people before I got married. I think I was raised very conservatively, and so I did live with I was engaged, and I did live with him for several years, and it was nice, but we had different styles of living together, and I felt like I was in such like a codependent, I guess, like trap that I never really like it basically kind of changed who I was, I guess, and I didn't love that. So before we lived together, like I loved my interior design, I loved hosting, I loved that stuff, and he just had a very different opinion. He didn't want to waste money on rentals and like house design, and like he was very conservative, and so we would clash a lot about it, and I kind of just gave up on trying to live in a beautiful environment. It was just kind of like something that there was a lot of other issues as well, obviously, hence why we're not together. And you know, I think he's a wonderful person and we have an okay relationship now, but it was a tough relationship for me in a lot of ways. And I think that moving from that, I jumped into living with someone just out of necessity, a partner, and like thought, but it was like very idealized, and it was also not good. And so this past couple years of like redefining my space, like, you know, I don't know, just like being an independent woman, right? Like paying my own rent, having my own house, like I'm so protective of it now that I'm like, anyone that gets to be here, like I feel differently. Before I would just like hand over the keys to my kingdom, like what's mine is yours, and like support people and take care of them. Like, no, like from now on, I'm kind of like, no, you need to earn your place in my heart, in my home. And so I just like, I was so fiercely protective. When Sparky and I first started dating, like we took things really slow in a lot of ways, but like I didn't let him stay over or sleep in my bed or be in my bed like at all for a very, very long time. And that was something that was just important for me. That was a boundary that I had to reset for myself, having been in toxic, unhealthy, like bad relationships. So all that to say, it's a pretty big deal for me. I feel like when we do, it's because we know that we are planning to build a life together for the foreseeable. He's never lived with a partner. So for him, it's going to be an even bigger deal because he's never cohabitated with a partner. So I think it's something like, just like our relationship, we want to be very intentional about and not have it be something that it's like, oh, we live together now. You know, it's like, it's a more serious than that for both of us. And another thing is like, my house is like my little sanctuary right now. And it's like, I love being alone. And also everything's claimed. I have a whole room that's my closet. I have a guest room and I love having guests here. My bedroom is my sanctuary. I have like a little side like office room for storage. And so I'm like, where does that leave him? Like, I don't, like, how would we decorate? Everything's mine. And so it would be such a big ask of like, do we look for a new place together? And I don't really want to give up my house. Like, one solution we possibly thought of was like, if like the guest house in the back became available, or if like we could reconfigure the room so he could have his own like office room studio kind of thing, that would work. So it would just be a lot of adjusting, and we agreed that we're just going to continue to revisit as it feels right, and we're just going to be honest. We both agreed that it's something we want in the future, but at this exact moment we feel like the timing's not exactly there, but it could be there any day. We just don't know. Okay, this is whatever's in here. I think I might have just broken. This is by Avéne. I don't know if you guys know Avéne, I don't know how you say it, but they make that like filtered water spray that everyone's like obsessed with for your skin. I've actually never, I've only used that. I've never used any of their other products. So I'm really excited to see what's in here. Have you guys ever used their products? Do you know about them? They're supposed to be really beautiful. It's like all like thermal water based. Okay, so this is, whoa. Okay, I'm excited about this actually. This is in order. So this is a cleanser. It's called the Extremely Gentle Cleanser, and apparently you don't rinse it, which I've never heard from a cleanser. Have you guys ever heard of that before? So you don't rinse it. It's a wipe-off formula. So it cleanses, it removes all your makeup. It doesn't strip your skin of like moisture, your microbiomes, etc. It restores your skin barrier. So everything I keep getting lately is all about skin barrier. And according to what I'm learning, like all the products we use can like strip stuff, mess up our pH that our skin naturally keeps, and that's actually what causes irritations, breakout, all kinds of stuff. So this is supposed to be really, really good for gentle skin. It's 96% thermal spring water, and 99% of the ingredients are natural origin, and it calms your skin. So less skin irritability and less skin sensitivity. I have a lot of irritability. I can't speak, but I got a lot of problems. Anyway, so this is their new, it's a cleansing lotion, I guess. Extremely gentle cleanser, which that's really interesting. I've never known a cleanser that you don't rinse off. This is a no rinse cleanser. If it was smaller, that would actually be great for like on the go or like at the gym or something if you don't have access to a sink, but it's kind of too large size wise probably for that. And then the next thing is a soothing skin recovery cream. This is since like sterile cosmetics. This is for like very gentle skin stuff, which seems really, really good. And then the next problem. I'm the one with problems. And the next product is a soothing skin recovery balm. So there's a balm and a cream that seem to kind of do the same thing. So this would be really great for like winter skin, sensitive skin, stuff like that. So if you also have sensitive skin like me, you can check this out. Yeah. I'm really interested to try this product. If there's any products that I'm talking about that you guys want to see a demonstration of or more info about, first of all, I'll link everything below. Second of all, just comment below and maybe I can do like a best of or like a try it video or whatever. We'll come up with something.
It says, what have you done to recover from previous breakups in the long term rather than the short?
This is a deep one. This is a good deep dive. Good golly, Miss Molly. This is a question for the ages. Okay, got it. I think what they're asking is like, obviously, like you just go through a breakup. What are things you can do like in the moment to make yourself feel better and soothe yourself? And some of them tie together and some of them don't. For me, I feel like I had to like take a step back and ask myself, why do I keep attracting the same issues and partners over and over? Like I'm the common denominator, and I had to look at like, while I don't think like things are our fault when we're in relationships, like our state of mind or our sense of self-worth are what attracts that person or allows that behavior. So while somebody who is like, you know, a victim of a bad relationship or abuse, whether it's psychological or physical or anything, you do not ask for it. You are absolutely like, it is not your fault no matter what. But when you are in a place where you don't see the warning signs or you're, you know, like early on, like I think for me, I had to say like, what was the common denominator in all these unhealthy relationships? And the answer was me. And that was a really hard thing to look at. So I had to, in the daily, love myself enough to be able to look at the aspects of my personality that maybe weren't serving me anymore. And that's really hard to do if you already are walking on like thin ice with your self-esteem. The last thing you want is like, oh great, and my childhood issues and my lack of self-worth let me take these partners. Like first you have to like essentially like take care of yourself. Like treat yourself as if you're your own best friend, your own partner, your own child, whatever it is that gives you the visual of like being able to like hold yourself in loving kindness and compassion. So on the daily, that looks like taking care of yourself, feeding yourself well, like giving yourself a bath, like having compassion for yourself, monitoring your self-talk in your mind. Not like you're an idiot. Like, of course, like I think if you stop to think about the things that you say to yourself in your head, it would actually shock you half the time. Like I still struggle with that. So for me, it was like basically like staying very present and aware in every moment. Like in this moment, I am like really, really sad about my partner and I don't want to eat and I want to lay in bed and be sad. Okay, well, that's not taking care of myself. So I have to get up, take a shower, eat. It's like the things on the daily to do that also shows yourself long-term that you deserve better. For me, long-term, I had to take a break from dating. A lot of people jump right into dating other people and new relationships to distract themselves. But that's like you have a wound with like glass in it and you put a Band-Aid over it. Like that's not going to heal it. You have to dig the glass out. You have to clean the wound. And I know that's gross, but it's like, everything has to come out in order for healing to begin. So for me, I had to like look at my patterns, seek help in healing. So I did therapy. I actually did like some support groups. I did like workbooks and reading, and I just got curious about getting to know myself because I realized I'd completely lost myself in relationships, and I was able to trace it like all the way back to childhood trauma of like why I had codependent patterns, why I attracted partners that, you know, treated me a certain way and why I allowed that and why I invited that into my life even. So I think the best thing you can do is to give yourself a break and to not try to distract yourself, but to really feel those feelings, go into your shadows and just take care of yourself every step of the way. If you guys want to talk about this more, let me know. I know it's deep and heavy, but it's been like my life's work for the past 2 years. So I think it's really allowed me to invite in a completely different kind of relationship and really just heal and grow and feel better and more confident about myself as a human being, and allow me to hold space for friends and for people I don't even know. So yeah, that's a pretty big one, but I would say be patient with yourself, stay present with yourself, and get curious with yourself. Next thing. Okay, so this is very exciting. Okay, Emily and I are both big day designer fans and planner fans. So like over the years, I've tried a lot of different planners. Last year, Emily and I got day designer planners, and we both decided we wanted another one this year. So they have a collaboration with the Every Girl that's available at Target, and they sent a box of their planners over. Emily and I both picked one. So this is the one that I picked. And Emily picked the same one. She just got a blue cover, and I got like a tan cover. So this is their career one, which I don't really know. It says plan for success with career tips, articles, worksheets, and more. I guess that's just like the quotes and stuff, because they all are a little bit different. But as far as the layout goes, first of all, I just think this one's so pretty. But the layout is, what's a pocket? They're just cute. But so they have like the monthly layout, and they have like goals, ways you took care of yourself, things you're grateful for. But then every day it has your time and then like a little mini to-do list. I actually like this because I don't think our to-do list should be longer than this, because you're not going to tackle them. So I like to do it and then carry things over. You can have a bigger master list if you want to, but we both liked this. And what I like about this one is that you can lay it flat. Last year I had one with a binding. So anyway, all that to say, this is one of the things we're going to give away. So thank you so much to the Every Girl and Day Designer. Again, available at Target, but they gave us this whole box of goodies to give away to you guys. So I'm going to be giving away these planners to people. So I have one, Emily has one, and then we also have a bunch to give away. So there's a bunch of different styles. So we've got a ton. So if you want to win one of these, stick around to the end of the video, read the description box, and it'll give you more info too, but this is going to be one of our giveaways. There's packages outside. We just heard the delivery guy come, so there's going to be more. Woo! Comment below and let me know, are you guys more of like a paper planner type or more of a like digital planner type? I struggle a lot with digital calendars. My management helps me with that, but I personally like to write things down. I have not been officially diagnosed with ADD or ADHD, but my therapist thinks I have it, and everyone who's ever met me, Emily's laughing because her and her mom think I have it. So all that to say is I've heard that people that have like neurodivergent tendencies or have ADD or ADHD really benefit from writing things down physically, so, or just writing everything down. So I've got a ton of lists going at all times. It's the only way that I can kind of keep things going.
Where did you meet Sparky? Having trouble meeting quality men. It's rough out there.
Is it ever? I have heard the most wild horror stories from friends about dating apps, and like I've got a chain, like a text chain with my girlfriends, and it's like, it's insane. I've also had obviously my own like weird dating stories, but I met Sparky on Hinge, and I was on Bumble and Hinge simultaneously, but we happened to meet on Hinge, and yeah, we both talk about it all the time. Their like motto is the app that's designed to be deleted, and I get it, because I really like, I don't know, it was weird. Like we both are like, it's just weird. Like if we would have met in person, like I don't know like how this ever would have worked out. It was like kind of a weird match, but we, from our first conversation, just really clicked and vibed, and it was, yeah, the most natural, organic. I think I went on, I think he was my 5th date, so I didn't date a ton, and I'd never had a second date with anyone. I had like tentative second dates with a couple, but I didn't want to go, and I almost went just because I felt bad, which is not good. So I learned a lot about myself in the process, and I've grown so much since we started dating. And now if things weren't to work out with us, I feel like I would go into it with a completely new perspective. And actually what I think is one of the healthiest things about our relationship is that this is the first time I've been in a relationship and I felt like if it didn't work out, I'd be okay. And that sounds like the opposite, right? That you think like, oh, if you don't need that person, don't you think that it's like, I think I've learned that what culture and society tells us about love is not true. And that you should have a healthy enough sense of self that you realize that you wouldn't die or be devastated if things didn't work out. You can totally be sad. I would be so sad. But the difference is that previous relationships I stayed in because I felt like I had to be in them. More packages. This one might be good. Can you guys hear that? This is wild. Thank you. The next thing I'm unboxing is Birdies shoes. Okay, so they actually reached out to me. This is like one of those things that I kept seeing online that it's like I didn't want to like necessarily treat myself to, and I wasn't sure, and I kept looking up reviews, but I didn't know anyone personally that had them. So these are shoes that are supposed to be as comfortable as slippers, but that you can like wear out. And so I sent them my top 3 picks, thinking like, okay, like it'll be a surprise. Like usually if a brand offers to send something which is so generous, I'll just like, you know, thank them for the generous offer, send a few things I like, and expect like they'll pick one, because oftentimes like if I pick one, then the inventory will be low, I can't, whatever. So I've learned that it's better to like get multiple picks, but anyway, they sent all 3 and I can't believe it. So I'm very excited about this, but I got these, which I think are very, very pretty. I actually, the reason they're out is because I was running to dinner last night and I didn't want to, like, I couldn't think of any shoes that matched. I didn't want to wear boots because I have a blister from hiking, and all that to say, anyway, I was like, I'll just throw these on because they went with my outfit. I actually wore this sweater last night, guys. I've been wearing this sweater every day. I slept in it. I've been wearing it every single day since basically I got it, and I wore it with white leather pants and this, and it was a vibe. And they're really comfortable. Like, they truly are that comfortable. So I got 2 other pairs, and I can't even remember what they are, so we're gonna open them together. First of all, their branding is so cute, so beautiful. Love, love, love. They are like a bit pricey, but I feel like they're kind of like those flats that you're just gonna wear all the time, that elevate your outfit, that are like comfortable enough that you want to wear them as if they're slippers. So I feel like I could totally, I've been looking at them for years and been like, couldn't decide on a colorway. But anyway, oh, these are so neat. Emily, you're gonna see these if you like. Aren't we glad we tried those slippers?
Oh yeah.
So actually, I ended up getting these slippers on Amazon that were like kind of cheap, but were this vibe. But this is like a beautiful version that I can like wear out of the house. These are stunning. They're so good. I'm obsessed. I love these. These would be so cute to just throw on with like jeans and a shirt. Like, they instantly look like fun, but they're comfortable. I'm so into these. So I got this pair, and then let's see what the other pair is. I'm very excited. Emily hates them and wants to die. I think they're fab. They're so pretty. I love them. They're fun. They also had these in like a blue, like a navy blue kind of velvet with this, and I couldn't decide between the two, but I thought, let's put them on. Why not? Come on. Okay, I don't care. I think they're fab. Ready? They're so good.
Yeah.
I love them. Oh, well, let me put the other one, the puffy ones on.
Advice you give yourself when you first started online dating.
Like I just said, I learned so much. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee for this one. I was so concerned with whether they would like me that I didn't even question, did I like them? Like, it is as much, if not more, a chance for you to decide if you like them than a chance for them to decide if they like you. I think, obviously I can't speak for all women, but many women that I know feel like they have to, like, I don't know, be liked. Even if they're not interested in that person, they still want that person to want to go out with them again. It's human nature to some extent. But if you go through it with a lens of like, I'm just discovering more about this person, and if I can't like be myself, it's not going to work out anyway. So I started, like, when I first went into it, my nerves were like through the roof. Like, if you guys followed me on Instagram during that time, I would like document every day, and I was like a nervous wreck. Like, I could barely, like, I had to have friends come over and like help me get ready. Like, I would be so nervous. So I think for me, realizing that not everyone's going to be a good fit, there's a reason why you fit special with one person, and that's what makes it special. So I think I used to feel like it was like probably like an extension of my people pleasing, that I felt like if they didn't like me, like I would be devastated. And come to find out, I didn't like any of them. Like, I didn't want to go on any second dates, any of the people that I met. So the first thing I would give, the advice I'd give myself is show up as you are and realize that this is an interview for you to decide if you want to go out with them again. Like, forget about if they want to go out with you again. That's irrelevant. That's on them. That's their jurisdiction. That's their business. Your business is getting to know this person and deciding if you think that they would add to your life. I think I spent so much of my time feeling like I had to be partnered. And as soon as I realized that I actually would prefer my own company and my own solitude to someone that isn't a good fit for me, that's like the biggest advice, is like, learn to love your own life, your own company so much that you don't have time or energy to devote to anyone that doesn't add to your life in a really positive way. I think that's like one. If you guys want to talk about more about dating stuff, I have so much more advice and stuff like that. But The only other thing I would say is like trust your gut. It will not steer you wrong. Like there were times that I had like a bad feeling about somebody, or like if you get like really like get to know yourself and feel strongly in your intuition about the littlest things, what to eat for dinner, what to watch, whether to do something or not, what color shirt to pick. Like the more you know yourself and trust your decisions, that's going to translate to every area of your life. So trust yourself, especially when putting yourself in dating situations. Like I had like a catfish situation, and so I would say like FaceTime someone if it makes you more comfortable first. Like do what feels good to you. I actually wrote a dating plan for myself of like what I wanted it to look like and like what my highest self would do in that situation, and then I tried to stick to that dating plan, and that helped me a lot too. So let's open something else. This is exciting. So this is from Revolve. This is from the new Song of Style drop. So this came from Revolve, but it's from like On My Songs line, Song of Style, and I loved her stuff. And I had some like I want to say like almost 2 years ago, and I haven't shopped, like obviously the pandemic and life and whatever, and like I don't know, I've kind of just like haven't been shopping on Revolve as much, and I decided to give it another try. I know there's like mixed reviews because of their like sizing isn't super inclusive. I know they've tried to make an effort and had like some like plus size and mid-size creators. They have reached out to me to work with them, and I feel like it is important that they have people in their circles that I guess like challenge them and like give them feedback on fit and stuff like that. So they offered to send me a couple pieces, and I picked these out, and I don't know how they fit. Probably not gonna try them on right now because I feel lazy, but stay tuned and I'll definitely try them on in a future video. But the sizing looks like pretty good, so are you loving it? I'm always losing it. So this is like a plissé set. I got an extra large in both pieces. Here's the top. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love it. So this is gonna be so good. And then, oh, you're gonna love this dress. Oh, whoa, this goes off. I was not expecting that. Well, this is a very, very cute dress. So I thought, like according to like the line sheet that I saw, I thought that it was like mesh.
I like it.
It's beautiful. I can't wait to try this on.
Ooh, when is your next Sparky and you getaway?
That's a good question. We don't have anything on the books, and we're very excited just to spend like a weekend at home together this weekend. So the weekends are when we see each other the most. He has like a weird work schedule during the week, and like our work schedules essentially conflict with each other because he works nights and I work days. So it's hard to see each other during the week. And so we really cherish our weekends together, and so we that's why like I think our like little getaways and stuff mean so much. But we really want to go to Big Sur. We really want to do like some California local getaways. We don't have anything planned yet. We don't have anything planned for anything, and we were talking about maybe getting a little Airbnb for Valentine's Day or something. But yeah, comment below if you guys live in California or have any areas you want to escape to, or even not any like weekend away destinations you recommend. We definitely wanted to do like Big Sur. Where else do we want to visit? I mean, like there's so many places we want to go, but that's like I think probably the top of our list right now. But open for suggestions, let me know. And the next thing I'm unboxing is, okay, so I actually bought this for my friend Gabby for Christmas, and I got one for myself too. This is the Nori press. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I saw a video of it online, and the internet made me buy it. It's what it is essentially it's like a steamer, because like obviously like traveling and like doing clothes stuff for a living, like I don't iron, okay? I think we should just get that in the open. Never really learned, had some burned experiences, not interested, not an iron girl. Not gonna do it, no desire to learn, but I'm a steamer girl. But they're big and they're kind of annoying. And so this apparently is like a hybrid steamer iron. And so I bought this for myself for a Christmas gift. And first of all, the packaging is everything. It's so freaking cute. I don't know, I haven't gotten feedback from Gab on if she's tried hers or not, but it's so cute. I am a sucker for branding, okay? And I don't even care. So it's like a hybrid steamer iron, and you don't have to lay things down. You just, so I can just be like, right? So steam comes out of the holes and you're ironing it at the same time. It has different like fabric, steam, little settings. Like this must be where you add water. If you want any demos of these things like I offered earlier, just comment below and let me know. Also, if there's like a gadget that's changed your life, specifically if you bought it on Amazon, that'd be great because it's very accessible to everyone. But if not, even if not, let me know like what little like gadget or gizmo has changed your life, because we all need to know.
Does Sparky follow you on IG?
I like to keep my Instagram life personal, and it's been like that from the beginning. So many people ask me like, well, doesn't Sparky, because from the, like, my thing was when we started dating, I told him like, this is my space with my like girlfriends, and this is like my safe space, and this is not for like men to looking at my underwear. There's nothing wrong with that if that is what your Instagram's about. It's just not mine. And so I'm like, personally, like, this is a girls zone, or like, you know, girls, gays, and theys are welcome, but I don't want like any kind of man that I'm dating on here. I don't want like, until they've like earned that spot. And like, I definitely think he's earned that spot now, and we've talked about it, but he's just not really into social media. And I think like for me previously, like, partners have been under scrutiny on social media, and I've had like really bad situations with that, and I just don't want to invite that in right now. Like, I want to keep my little safe space. It's like his family knows about my Instagram. He knows about it. Like, they can look if they want. Like, there's no secrets, but also like, I think he respects like that zone, and like, we keep our, like, social media is my work. And of course I share very personal things because that's just kind of how I am. But I kind of like to keep like those areas of my life separate. And I haven't done that in the past. And I will say it feels a lot better doing it that way for me right now. And I'm just honoring myself and protecting myself for the first time ever. And for me, that's just what feels right now. This is from Living Proof, which is a hair brand that I also love. I really like their dry shampoo. I also wonder, like, I don't know, I need to like think about my holy grails, because I think like it's a lot of different brands and products. I use a lot of different things, and even like within categories, like there's multiple different lotions that I like from different brands, or like even from the same brand. Like, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know, are you guys like that? Like, you use different things? Like, sometimes I'll like share something and someone's like, I thought you liked this lotion, and I'm like, I like multiple lotions. Like, I like, just like my makeup products are like all different brands. Like, there are some brands that I really, really love and that I use. I don't know like how many of you are brand loyal and how many of you, oh, what's the deal? This is so cute. It says, let's get ready on full blast. Full dry volume and texture spray. Now streaming volume, texture, and grip on full blast. So it's like this cute little like set. What's this? This is a speaker. Yeah, it's like a little portable speaker. That's cute. May your day be as nice as your hair. A little mug. This is very cute. Oh, the speaker has a grip, so you can like put it on your mirror. It has like a little like stick, like a thing. And then it has a little charger. A little silk scrunchie, which is so cute. I love my silk scrunchies. Oh, I love these. Get a grip. It's little clear elastics. Emily knows that I like literally always run out of these, and these are my favorite. They're so good for doing a million different styles. Love these. That would actually be a good video, like all the styles you can do with just these clear guys. And then it is full dry volume and texture spray. Ooh, okay, so it's a styling and finishing spray. So you can use it like as hairspray and... Oh, so, okay. It says for a perfectly tousled look or enhance a bouncy blowout. So everything, it just like adds volume and texture to your hair. So it kind of seems like it might be like the Oribe dry texturizing spray, but I'm going to give this one a try because I love the brand, and I'm always looking to try new things. And I feel like my hair is like so fine, and I just want like big sexy hair. So we'll give it a try.
Next question. Tips on getting back into exercise after a long break.
I feel like these questions are like what my heart has, like the things I've been pondering myself. So the past few days, there was a full moon, and like the new year, I've been like really taking things slow with my New Year's like goals. I don't like the idea of New Year's resolutions, but I do like the idea of like recalibrating. And this is one of the topics that's come up for me. If you guys want a video on like New Year's resolutions, it's something I've been wanting to do. I did one on vision boards like a few years ago, but I can definitely like maybe do like my methodology for like how I'm assessing where I am in my life right now. Like 2 years ago, I did like a little retreat and like looked at all my goals, and it was like a really beautiful experience. But this year, obviously Callie was in town, and we did this thing where we made a list of all the things we didn't like in our lives, or the things that made us unhappy. And then based on that, we created a list of the things that we did want. So one of the things I realized is that if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I went to, I did a lot of traveling in October. I was gone almost the whole month. So I was in England, and I was in Greece and Mexico, and back home to Omaha for my sister's baby shower. So it was just like a lot of running around. And I was going to my trainer. If you guys followed my vlogs, like you'll know that I was always with my trainer, like at least 3 times a week. I would go to SoulCycle, and I was walking around my neighborhood a ton. And I feel like since the end of September, early October, when I went on that trip, I have not been active at all. And then like the holidays and just like a combination of factors has like led me to the point where I now like have not been active for a few months. And I can feel it. When Sparky and I were in Seattle, we did a hike down to the waterfall, and coming up, like I was just so much more winded. And Emily and I actually just redid my measurements, and I'm like definitely like an inch to an inch and a half, like bigger on my hips. I was very much like a size solid 14, and now I think I'm more between like a 14 and 16. So I've definitely like probably gained. I don't weigh myself. It's part of like ED recovery for me, and something that I've decided just like is not for me, based on like, if you guys ever want to talk about body issues, stuff like that, like trigger warning, eating disorder, stuff like that. I've got a lot to say about that stuff too. But all that to say, it's something that's been on my mind so much, and so maybe this is something we can do together or talk about together. For me, it's reassociating the idea that movement is not punishment, and you're not like, you can't beat and force your body into submission. You can like love it back to its best health. So for me, like last week I did Sakara, like I did plant-based eating. For me, sugar is like my vice, and I don't believe in fad diets or juicing or like going 0 to 60, but I do think that if you have like an area that encourages like mindless eating, you just need to look at yourself honestly. So like, I know a friend and I were doing an exercise recently where we were talking about this, and they realized for them, they don't want to eat on the sofa. They want to eat full, like eat 3 square meals that they eat at a table. Like everyone has their own like things that make them tick. Oftentimes it's rooted in like shame and childhood trauma and stuff like that. For me, when I'm mindless eating and snacking and eating a ton of sugar, that like makes my brain spike, and like I find that I'm not even like fully enjoying the experience. I find like when I get stressed, if I'm wanting to like blow off steam like eating, that's how I know that I'm in an unhealthy place. Like I'd gotten to a very healthy place in intuitive eating and exercise, and I think they really all play into each other. So for me, start by doing small movement that's enjoyable, that has like either a reward aspect to it, or that you do it just for the sake of enjoying it. For me, that's like doing my yoga and stretching in the morning. So find one thing that makes you feel good, and don't put any parameters, don't have any expectations of outcome. I can actually do a whole video about like getting back to wellness. I think maybe that would be a good video for us to do. But so I would say like, number one, get yourself a cute gym outfit. I know that sounds silly and trivial. It's real. Get yourself a gym outfit that you feel sexy and cute, and that like makes you feel good about yourself. The battery died, so I totally lost my train of thought, and I'm sorry. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. For me, I was struggling with a little bit of shame because I got to the best shape of my life, the most consistent working out I ever had over the past year. And I was working out, I like had like little baby abs, like little like thick girl abs. They were so cute. And I just felt like so strong in my own body, and so like proud of my own abilities, like that I could like lift such heavy weights and like do stuff, my stamina. And I think what I realized is like, if I did that once, if I had that ability, like I still have that ability. So our muscle memory is like stronger than you think. So if you ever were in a place where you are in that routine, your body's going to remember that. So I think it's a matter of treating yourself with love, being patient and kind with yourself, and not trying to go 0 to 60. Like gently, lovingly course correct. Don't like and try to like crash diet or crash workout. Like that just never goes well. And people can tell you that all day, and until you've finally gotten fed up and tired of it, you may keep trying to do that. But my advice to you would be like, choose one thing, be consistent, be gentle, and start slow, because it will count and it will work. And once you're back, they say that it takes 21 days to make a habit, but for me, I noticed that if I even do it for like 2-3 days, I'm already back in that mode. Just like after 2 or 3 days of saying fuck it, you're kind of like in that mode. Like it really is easy to shift one way or the other. It's just like the courage to like get through the first couple times of discomfort, and I really think you can do it. So that's my advice. So this is another hair product, but this I bought on Black Friday. Didn't do a ton of Black Friday shopping, but I did get a few things for myself, and this is one of the things that I bought. This is Vegamour, and I'm sure you guys have heard about that. This is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. They didn't even send this to me. Some of the things are PR, but I usually tell you like what's what. But I've been using Bondi Boost, and it made my hair grow a lot, and I'm out. So I was about to buy more Bondi Boost, but then a friend of mine said that she really loved Vegamour, and I happened to like, I'm sure due to like the freaking crazy internet. Every time you like mention something out loud, like I'm afraid to even say words because then it'll like, they like serve you so many ads. I got targeted so hard and I fell for it. Anyway, here we are with a box of Vegamour. Wasn't cheap. Hope that it works. Will you guys comment below and let me know if you've used this, if you know anyone that has used this. My goal for this year, I think I'm about to chop my hair. I'm really tired of my hair. If you guys have noticed my last few videos, it's up. It's because I can't be bothered to style it. Emily and I were talking about it, and it's like, it's in the in-between length. It's not long, it's not short. I feel like I haven't committed to anything, let alone myself. And so I'm really tempted to just like chop it for like the next few months, try to grow it out as healthy as I could. So anyway, I did see success, and my hairstylist really was impressed with Bondi Boost. But this is such a more like, there's so much more to this system, and sometimes I just feel like more is more, you know? So this is a revitalizing shampoo and conditioner. Oh God, honestly, the matte like packaging with like the matte gold, like she's sexy packaging. There's just what is all this stuff? Why do I have, what is it all? I don't know what all I got. Okay, but there's a lot. I got, okay, ooh, gummies, biotin gummies. Does anyone else like kind of like eating their like gummy vitamins a little too much, you know what I mean? So they sent me they didn't send it to me, I straight up bought myself 2 sets of biotin gummies. So I'll be doing that every day. They have a scalp revitalizing massager. So this is a little like, this is gonna be amazing. Oh my God, like it feels so good even on my hand. Oh my God, this is tantalizing. A little scalp massager. There's a dry shampoo. I think that this must be free, or I got a whole system because I don't remember this. But a scalp detoxifying serum. And what is all this? What's this? Grow hair serum. So like a hair serum and a hair foam. So whatever. This is a lot, you guys. I don't know. I wash my hair every fortnight, so I don't freaking know what I'm about to do with all this. But anyway, I'll let you know. So I'm gonna like put all this in my shower and try to do the whole do the directions and see if my hair grows, and we'll see how it goes. But I bought this with my own cold hard cash, and I hope it's worth it. Goodbye.
Next question. What is the hotel that you stayed in Seattle? It looks amazing.
Salish Lodge and Spa in Snoqualmie. So we didn't actually stay in Seattle. We stayed 45 minutes. I'm really bad at directions. Never eat soggy waffles. East, according to the map, like, because I remember anyway. At Salish Lodge and Spa. It is a beautiful lodge. Watch my Seattle video if you haven't already. It's literally on top of a waterfall. And I could not say anything better. I actually went there with Kiehl's. The skincare brand invited me and like tons of other influencers a couple years ago. It's in 2019, the end of 2019. They did like an influencer trip there where they put us all up there and like did a dinner, and I never forgot it. And I kept telling myself like, I'm gonna come back here one day with someone like special to like snuggle up with. And sure enough, I did it. And it's so wild because we were watching Twin Peaks. Sparky's obsessed with that show. And he made me watch the first episode. Because like we've been doing this thing where we like introduce each other to things we really, really love. And so I watched the first episode with him, and that's like the opening shot. And I was like, I have been there before. And he's like, no, you haven't. And he was just like, we were both just like blown away. And so when I surprised him to go there, like he lost his mind. So I highly, highly recommend. We ended up getting like, I got like a special deal. It was like a Black Friday, like love packagey deal. So like you got dining credits for brunch and for dinner. You got couples, like each got a massage. We upgraded to like the fireside couples massage, but like you got massages. You got like a bottle of sparkling wine and a keepsake picture frame, and it was so worth it, and I absolutely loved it, and I highly recommend it. Okay, I'm really excited about this package because a friend of mine just launched a brand, and I'm just so in awe. Like I have friends that have like, a lot of my friends have written books and launched brands, and like it's just so cool to see people like bring their dreams to reality and like have like actual tangible physical things they've created, and to get to support them. Like I'm in awe. Like I pinch myself, and my friends are doing such amazing things. And so I had the privilege of meeting Iskra. I don't know if you guys know Iskra Lauren. She's a model. She's stunning. She's smart. She's real. She's hardworking. I got to meet her a few years ago. I went on a retreat with Ari, and she was there, and then we spoke on a panel together, and we kind of just stayed in touch like through social media over the years. And she launched a brand, so she messaged me to ask if she could send it to me, and it's here, and I'm so excited to open it with you guys. The brand is called Saltair, and I don't really know much about it. She just said she was launching something exciting soon, so Let's see what's in here. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Look. It's beautiful. It's like body inclusive, like all these things. So it is, oh my god, I bet this is gonna smell unreal. She said, I'm thrilled to introduce my brand Saltair, a range of skincare inspired body products designed for everyday moments of self-care. For many years throughout my modeling career, I was told I was too big or too small to be considered plus size. Constant criticism and focus on my body led me down an unhealthy and unhappy path. Through recovery and building self-worth, not dependent on my size, I found freedom, confidence, and self-love. So her mission at this is to make everyone empowered and comfortable in their own skin, and their products are made with botanicals, nourishing oils, etc. to be good. So this is their first product launch, and it's a serum-based body wash, and they have different cleansers. So they sent 3, Santal Bloom, Island Orchid, and Exotic Pulp. So one is for brightening, one's invigorating, one's rejuvenating. But it seems like there's quite a few. They have a fragrance-free one, one that's for balancing. So let's see what I got. Okay, first of all, this bag is so cute. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm excited to smell these. I really, really love like a luxurious shower moment. Oh my god, the packaging. Oh my gosh, it's like, what is this?
Aluminum?
Like aluminum or something?
Tin?
I'll never stop. But I love the colors. It's so fun. This is the Exotic Pulp, which is passion fruit. This has been the most wild, like, parade of human people coming over here. You are smart. Ladies and gentlemen, Doja Cat.
Oh my, it's a body wash?
Yeah.
I literally cover myself in
Oh my gosh. Do you want to smell the others?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Okay, so this one smells like passion fruit. Last night at dinner, my friend got creme brulee with passion fruit top, and it, literally that smells exactly how that tasted. Oh my god, this is wild. Oh. Our camera battery keeps dying, so the Santal scent is our favorite. It's beige, it's beautiful. I just don't know where we left off on that, so sorry, but yeah, Saltair, you guys can check out that new line of amazing body washes, and like, they smell so good. And if you want to treat yourself to like an amazing experience in your shower, I highly recommend.
Next we have, Sparky seems like a more romantic guy. Did that throw you off at first?
Yes, it did. I think at first I felt like I had been like love bombed in a previous relationship, and like basically like romanced and like told that like, basically like, yeah, love bombed is the best way to say it. And it made me think like anyone who is that sweet or romantic actually isn't genuine. But the difference was that the other person only did that with their words and not really with their actions. And Sparky was like, I think like it was like several months into it, he was still like surprised me with flowers and like planned surprise dates. Like even our 6-month anniversary was a surprise date. And so I'm like this far in, now we're like 7.5 months in. This much in, like, oh wait, we're 8, I don't know, June, 7.5 months in. I can do math. I feel like it's the consistency that like makes it. So like I loved those romantic moments, but I don't think I allowed myself to like make them mean anything, I guess. And it really is weird. Like when you're used to like working hard for a relationship, or like almost it's like that Pavlovian dog thing. Like it's like breadcrumbing when you're like waiting, like it's like you work so hard and like you keep chasing, and then you get like one tiny crumb of attention. It feels like the world. I think like consistent, he never once made me guess how he felt about me. He never once made me like sweat that he wasn't going to text back. Like I've never had that. And the consistency, I feel like threw me at first, because I'm like, wait, this has to be too good to be true, or it just felt foreign to me. And so yeah, like the romance factor, like I feel like the unhealthy version of me liked to give that romance, and it was never like fully reciprocated, and then I just kept giving. And when it was given to me, it almost was like, ugh. Like the dynamic was like push-pull, and now I think it's just very even and very like calm and consistent, but still so romantic. And so I think there was this idea that like if somebody was going to try that hard for me, then there must be something wrong with them, you know? And I think that that's what we believe when we don't have high self-esteem. So it did throw me at first, but now I feel like it has like really helped me see love and relationships a lot differently. And next item to open. We got a lot of hair moments happening. Why do I try to open things with every, like, I refuse to use tools that are right in front of me? What does that say about me? That's like actually a metaphor for my life. So this is from T3. If you guys have watched any of my hair videos, any of my other videos, you know that like I am a T3 girl through and through. And they reached out and offered to send me like a replenishment of like products. They had like certain packages together for like to achieve different styles. Like I have like been like a buyer of T3 and a user of them for years, and I've gotten them for my sisters. I've gotten like other people I know like into them. Like nothing has made my hair hold and stay the way this brand does. So I wanted to try something completely different that I don't have at all, and that is their volumizing hot roller set. I haven't used hot rollers since I was like a child, and my grandma did them for me and burned my ear off. So not literally, I'm fine, but like it hurt. I'll never forget. Anyway, so these are Sensational Volume Body and Shine all roller in one. I just thought it'd be really fun to try like hot rollers. Like it seems glam. The whole 90s blowout thing is back, and I just feel like this is what gives you that layered vibe. So I think we should try hot rollers. Has anyone used them in a long time? I don't know. So this is like a beautiful, like sexy hot roller set. These are not your grandma's hot rollers, okay? So yeah, I got these from T3. I can't wait to try these. I've been very much anticipating them. I kind of want to like give them a try, but not right now because I'm lazy and I'm never going to do anything. Little blow dryer, the T3 Fit Compact Blow Dryer for travel. I have their full-size blow dryer, but I wanted like a smaller one for travel. Most hotels, Airbnbs that you go to, I feel like have blow dryers, but then lately a couple times I've been to ones that didn't. And yeah, I'm just like, I don't want that in my life. So I got a little mini blow dryer. And then I use their flat iron, and I've been using their flat iron, but they have a newer version. This is their Rapid Heat and Heat ID. So this is like it's supposed to be a smart straightening iron, and I don't really know the difference, but I'm going to find out. So this apparently like has like just a lot more options, and I have experienced like burning my hair by being reckless, and I don't want that anymore. So this is the year of our healthiest hair, our healthiest skin, our healthiest bod, our healthiest heart. This is going to be like our most well year yet, and so every ounce of me is getting that. So this is like specifically for like color treated hair. They have like a special refresh mode where you can retouch your second day style with less heat. This is just the smartest flat iron I've ever seen. So yeah, we're kind of redoing our beauty kit. I'm definitely going to be going through products and like purging things I don't use anymore. If you guys want to do my like closet clean out, that's not like my beauty closet clean out, I want to like be reorganizing my hair tools and all that stuff. So if you want to clean out my makeup bag and my beauty bag with me, let me know, comment below, and I can include you guys on that video as well.
Last question is going to be from Samoa. My question is...
Emily's asking her own question. She's going rogue.
My question is, what are some things you want to take with you into 2022 and some things you want to leave in 2021?
Great question. I love stuff like this. You know this. Okay, I'm going to limit myself to 3 of each.
Because the battery is dying.
The battery's dying, and so is my energy level, and also probably everyone's attention span. Okay, what do I want to leave behind? So, like I said, Callie and I made a list of things we're unhappy with, and I want to leave my like fear-based reactionary thinking behind. Lately, it's become so apparent to me that almost everything I do is ruled by fear. And it's down to the silliest little things. Like I'll be like going in the kitchen, I'll be afraid that I'm out of something, or I'll be afraid that something's gonna not be there. I'm gonna be afraid that I'm gonna choose the wrong dinner, or I'm afraid that I'm gonna make the wrong decision, or like everything is like fear-based, like down to like I'm afraid I'm gonna wear the wrong thing if I go somewhere. Like fear just pops up in my mind all the time. And I've been thinking a lot about like how far I've come, and I think that actually is a testament to how far I've come that I'm even aware. Because so many people just go through their lives like they identify with that thought. It pops up and they're like, I'm scared that I'm gonna feel alone at this party and no one's gonna talk to me. And they think like they go so far into it that it becomes truth for them, right? So what if we reframed that and it was like, oh my gosh, this is exciting. I'm going to meet people that I don't know. Like, what if there's somebody that I'm really going to connect with tonight? I'm so excited to see who I'm going to connect with tonight. So like everything, like I try to reframe it and like ask myself and reassure myself and just be very like aware of the thoughts in my head. So I want to leave fear-based thinking behind. And I think the first step to doing that is just identify when it comes up, and then to kind of like basically like lovingly coax yourself into a new way of thinking. Sometimes it's really hard to go from like this is bad to this is good, especially with your body or stuff like that. So I think an easier way is to choose something neutral. Like instead of saying like tonight's gonna be awful when I go to this party, I'm gonna be alone, it's gonna be scary, blah blah, you could say, and instead of saying it's gonna be awesome, da 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 da, that's maybe toxic positivity. So maybe a realistic approach to that would be something like I'm so curious to how tonight's gonna unfold, and realize that you don't really have any control. Like all you can control is your own mindset. And if you go in like feeling like open-minded, open-hearted, like you're gonna be so much more open to connect with people. Surely like the party example is not the best given COVID, but I think hopefully the analogy works. Goodbye fear-based thinking. Another thing I want to say goodbye to this year is this like constant like narration of who I am to excuse myself. Like I'm such a mess. Oops, sorry, I'm a mess. Like constant apologizing. Like yes, I'm a little bit messy and chaotic, sure. But I feel like the more I say that and the more I like, it's almost like I use it as an excuse. Like, no, like I want to like stop like making excuses for myself and like selling myself short and describing myself and like declaring words over myself that aren't healthy. And they kind of are somewhat entwined, but also not. Another thing I want to say goodbye to is relationships that no longer serve me and that I'm like basically like they're on crutches already, and I'm like guiding them along. Like I just don't want to be in relationships that aren't reciprocal, and I want to like let go of unrealistic expectations of people in my life. So everyone's responsible for themselves. I'm responsible for myself emotionally. I can support my friends and love them, but I'm not responsible for them, and that's something new that I'm learning. Like multiple of my friends have lost like family members and loved ones in the past like couple weeks, and it's like really scary. And it just made me think like how much I want to show up for them and how much I want to like be there. But the old me used to do it in like, oh my God, I have to fix this for them, or I have to like, you know, it's almost like out of a need or pity or fear or all these things. Like I think this year I just really want all my relationships to be healthy and balanced, and trust that if people need something, they're going to tell me. If they're mad at me, they're going to tell me, and that I don't need to spend all my time like doing mental gymnastics for a relationship. So I want to leave that behind. That's really important to me. And then things I want to take into the new year. I really want to do more creative things with no outcomes. So like whether that's like pottery or glass blowing or whatever, like I find that every time I'm creative, it's for work or for a job, and the stakes feel so high. Is the client gonna like it? Is the brand gonna like it? Is it gonna look good enough? Am I gonna perform well? Like what's it gonna do? And taking the joy out of creating for me, like big time. Like I used to go out with my camera on the weekends to blow off steam and take photos, and like I used to like glue shit on things and like just make things for this fun. I used to have friends over just to try recipes and bake things, and like that side of me is like dead and gone, and I miss it. I miss having fun with creativity for the sake of creating. So I really want to do that more this year. Another thing I really want to like bring into my life this year is like honesty, like beautiful honesty with people, like with honesty with myself and with friends. Like just being able to share how you really feel and let people share with you how they really feel. And I think it can really create, like, I think what I'm learning, my therapist has been telling me too, is that like you can and should disappoint people, and that like that repair is what makes your relationship like lasting. So I think understanding that you're going to disappoint people and that we may not always agree, and like not being afraid of conflict and like healthy discussion. So that's something that I want to open myself up to. And then finally, I want to open myself up to letting go of thinking that I have control over everything, and like the ego, I guess, that drives me to do what I want to do. Like there's a lot of things I want to do, a lot of things I want to create. Guys, the battery keeps dying. We're doing the best we can. I better hurry. I don't remember if I answered the rest. I don't remember if I like the third one came through, but I think it did. But like whatever, everything's good. If you guys want to talk more about this stuff, you know where to find me. And I can do full videos on any of these topics.
And if you listen to podcasts, let me know if I should start one, ?
Okay, well, Emily, like, should we start a podcast? If so, do you want a video podcast? Do you want to, what do we talk about on the podcast? Help. Okay, so this is the brand edit box. This is their holiday box. I am so into the brand edit. This is one of Emily and I's favorite things to open every month. It's not even every month, it's like quarterly or something, I'd say. But this is the holiday box, and it's just so well branded. Everything is so attractive. You love opening it. Do you want to open it?
Yeah, let's open it.
She loves opening it. So I will just get this out of the way. I love Olipop, but so they have like strawberry, vanilla, root beer. It's like a probiotic soda for digestive health. What's that?
This is 30 servings, says green superfood. Oh, it's like you put it in water and shake it up and it's like you get your...
Oh, like super greens.
Yeah.
Okay, I love super greens. If you guys knew, like I did athletic greens for a long time, like any kind of like superfoods greens. So this is cute branding. This is what's the brand called?
It's called Ghost.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah.
Ghost.
And it says Ghost Greens was conceived because kale, yeah.
Kale,
So I'm assuming it's a kale base, and there's definitely kale in it.
I love.
We love health as well.
Health as well. Okay, this is a Mate the Label set of some sort. Ooh, what's that?
Another Ghost. What is this? Oh, it's Glow. The other one was
Super Greens.
Greens, and this is Glow.
I love my morning drinks, and I'm out of my morning drinks. So I'm excited.
It says Glow is conceived to keep you feeling 100% inside and out. We love that.
This is organic, made clean from seed to skin, sustainably made in LA. This is Mate the Label. I've tried on for you guys. I have like a sage green biker short set, but this is like yoga pants. Yeah, they're cute. And then I'm assuming this is a bra top too. I love like the way their things are made. Like they're so nice.
Ooh, what is it?
Oh my God, is it a fanny?
It's a belt bag.
Okay. Does this need to be a giveaway?
I don't.
Look at all the fun little things. This is very cute. A Steve Madden belt bag with all the little accoutrement, little doodles, daddles, and what's its galore.
Image Skincare. It is a mask, moisturizer, eye cream, and then a sheet mask.
Ooh. Okay, awesome. Oh, I know this brand. It's like a really good, I think it's like a skin spa, you know, like med spa.
Oh, I agree. Yes.
What's that?
This is another Ghost product.
Oh, it must go like
so
with
it's
the shaker.
Like the shaker. This is what you put the
shaker
powder
bottle.
in.
Yeah, I just
Ooh, Tatcha Violent C Radiance Matte.
Oh my
Bright
gosh.
and Blueberry. Madame.
Very excited. Okay, very cool. I love Tatcha and I love their violet stuff.
By the brand Body Leolette?
Booty. I think it's
Booty.
Or is it Body?
Oh.
Body.
We don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know. They're just like cute little bralettes. Here, this is
Like a little triangle bralette?
Ooh, they're so soft.
They're really soft.
Ooh,
You have like less.
Miss more
less
Tatcha.
chest.
Ooh, Tatcha. The Essence.
Oh my God, shut up.
What is that? You just, isn't this the one you put a couple drops in
This
your
is
hand and go like,
very pricey and for good reason. You guys, I had a Tatcha essence years ago and I was like so like judicious. Like every little drop was like a holy grail and I would never let myself use it very often. Yay! Oh my God, this is like a very, very deluxe
yeah, they really want
box this time.
repair reparation. It's a hair treatment.
Okay. Yeah, oh my gosh.
Hopefully.
We need all the help we can get. Okay, cool.
For my pale queens, Isle of Paradise self-tanning water and self-tanning drops.
I love their self-tanning water. Their drops.
Really,
have you ever used the drops in your...
They're on your moisturizer. One time I tried it by itself and I look like an Oompa Loompa.
Okay, you gotta be
So
careful.
always make
You
sure
have to.
moisturizer.
This is
what
the
I
medium.
learned.
I like
Yeah.
you need the light.
I would be like,
Okay, well I love. I love Isle of Paradise self-tanning stuff.
we love food.
Ooh!
Go macro bars.
Go macro bars.
I feel like we're at the end.
We did it!
Yay!
We did it.
Let's see if I can do a good impression of Alice.
It's gonna be offensive.
Okay, let me smile. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, then I forgot. Wow, no.
Harder
And
than
this
it looks,
happens
isn't
too. No, yeah, you're right.
I know.
Because you start really powerful
know.
and then you're like, oh my God, what do I say?
You freeze.
Thank you for watching. Super appreciate it. Don't forget below if you want to enter the giveaway, all the details and all the packages will be below, all the rules and such things. Go there. Okay, take it away.
Okay, thank you so much for watching. We had so much fun with Emily. Someone was like, is Emily your daughter?
That was really
yeah,
cute.
so that was a preteen mom. Rude.
Preteen mom.
But Emily actually started as an intern because her mom was my organizer and her mom connected us to start interning and then it went so well that now you've been with me for over a year. And she is in school and studying kind of this realm and so she has been so helpful and sometimes she comes over a couple times a week in the summer, sometimes more, but she's just been here helping me out. So now she is an assistant here at AMM. And she just helps with all the good things, helps with YouTube, just helps me brainstorm, helps me stay organized and on top of things. And she is a powerhouse, so watch out world. And yeah, so this is Emily. She's incredible and she does so much, and I'm so grateful for her, and I guess we've become friends as well. I love her. And so it's just nice to have like someone to, because when I'm just like sitting at home working alone, it's like, so it's nice to have like another brain.
Everybody needs a buddy. Everybody needs a buddy.
You are very amazing. So anyway, this is Emily, and thanks so much for watching. If you're a returning BFF, let us know what kind of videos you want to see this year, because we really want to like take it to the next level. Getting you guys' messages is so rewarding.
Always looking through the comments. If you want anything, I'm always reading them. So
we are just like, it's like our favorite thing ever. So just like having this channel go from like 0 to like an actual channel within a year has been really cool. And just thanks everyone for watching. And if you are a new BFF, like Emily said, please subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss a video. And if you're returning, let us know what else you want to see. Make sure to enter that giveaway. There'll be more info on that Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, DM me, say hi to Emily and I. And if you